Welcome back to video. In today's video, we're playing City Skylines, and in today's video, we're going to be building a brand new university. Before I did that, I wanted to finish off our second train line that's over here in this part of the city. So I started off by putting in the airport hub just to see, or not the airport hub, but the airport terminal. I did the lower level one, not the 2 levels. I'll do another one somewhere else in the airport with the 2 levels for road access. And then I did just put in a train station right across the street from it just for rail access. And so this will obviously be used for rail access into it. And so, great way to get into the airport. I did also fix the curve there after I was done filming this episode. And then I just finished off this road by continuing it on down. And I got to work on our trade school university. To start off our university, I obviously put in the main building. I also made sure that I wasn't doing a duplicate of university we already had. And trade school isn't a duplicate, which I did just move this road down just so this way we could fit the main building onto here, because I wanted to put in this little triangle here. And I was able to fit it, and then instead of connecting the road into that road, which is just kind of like a turnaround for the bus up here, I just continued it going parallel to it. Because I couldn't get it in for 1 and 2, just to help buses flow better in that area. And then I just made pretty much this entire corner from the edge of the commercial district to the highway, all for the university. And then I did expand to the other side of the train station too a bit, and then I put in some club buildings, access from our bus/train hub over to here, and so this way we obviously had good public transit access. And then I just continued putting in the buildings for it. Originally, I was just going to do a square around this little fountain plaza thing, and then have one of our 3 main buildings for the trade school behind it, but then I couldn't fit in the main building, and I would have needed to be 1 tile off, so I moved that fountain to a different part of the campus, and decided to put a different plaza in there. And I think it definitely looks a whole lot nicer with how it is now. And then I continued expanding on by putting in more buildings for it that are in our campus. And so these will just help increase the attractiveness for our campus, bring more students into it. And then I also put down the police academy, which is the second of the 3 main buildings I put in over here. And I was trying to do the big one there, which is the leisure one. The other one, it helps our industrial buildings. But this big one is for leisure. But this is the police academy. It just makes our police more effective in the city. And so I wanted to put that in there in terms of for tourism, but I couldn't fit it there. I put in 2 cafeterias too. And then I also just put in all the leftover buildings, sorry. And it wasn't a whole lot. It was just pretty much dorms I needed to put in, and then also a couple plazas and stuff. And I mean, I did fill out this whole area with a mixture of dorms and other buildings for our campus, but it ended up working out and looking nice in the end. And I'm really proud of how it turned out. And then I realized that I had placed in all the buildings except for our leisure specialized building of the big 3 specialty buildings for this type of campus. So I just started putting in dorms everywhere that there was space. Squeezed one in here. I also gave access to the road over here, and definitely made it to where it went in well. And then I made sure that everything for our campus looked nice and was connected well, and I just continued adding in more and more dorms because we need the capacity, since I haven't put in pretty much any dorms for this whole campus here. And then I also filled in this back area with just big concrete block of the concrete aprons, clean it up a bit just to make sure it looked nice, and made sure to get rid of trees on it too, just this way everything went well. And then I did just put an air path here just because the concrete being there, just figured that it would look right if I put an air path there. So I did just do that. And then I came over to here, and this is where we put the leisure specialized building for our trade school campus. Put road access all around it. And then this is also over where I put the main parking lot for the whole campus. And also more dorms for the campus. So after I got the situation with this building sorted out, I put in a big parking deck over here for our campus. And then I also went over to work on dorms and put in more parking for our campus, / also for the dorms over here. And then I even put in more parking behind it, just to ensure that we had enough parking for visitors or even just students on the campus that wanted to stay here and drive cars and just have one in general. And then I did just expand our roads out to the main road here for our campus that I had already started. That would be more of the main roads, but not necessarily main roads, if that makes sense. Put in water services for our entire campus here. Expanded them out to also the train station. Made sure our train line was all doing well, which they were getting stuck there. That's the main reason why I did just end up fixing it. And all those buildings I moved over because over there we're going to put in residential in the next episode. And obviously pollution is very bad for residential, so I didn't want to move them over. Also, then it would allow for our campus to definitely look a whole lot nicer. And then this is where I put the extended parking in for our campus. And also, I did end up moving the recycling centers over to the other side of the main road. Not just the highway here. And all the power stuff just to get rid of any pollution that would be there. And most of it is already gone. But that's all I really did. Here is the final product, and I do hope you've enjoyed. If you have, make sure to like and subscribe. Do see you next one. Bye!